Hey, Diva. Hey, I am so excited to be in front of you today. Do you know what we're going to talk about today? This topic is going to be a little controversial. All right. Are you ready just to be a little selfish? Yeah, I said the word selfish. Now, I know selfish has a negative connotation, right? When you think about someone that is selfish, they are lacking consideration for somebody else. Their only concern is for themselves, right? And so let's read the actual definition. I'm going to pick up my phone. Let's read the actual definition of selfish. Of a person, action, or motive lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure. Yeah, that sounds a little messed up, right? It's like, I ain't thinking about nobody else. I don't care about nobody else. It's all about me. But let's look at the opposite of selfish, which is selfless, okay? So the definition of selfless, having little or no concern for oneself, especially with regard to fame, position, money, etc. Being unselfish. So you mean to tell me if I'm selfish and I'm not considering myself, or it's all about me, that's a bad thing. If I'm selfless, it's all about the other person. None of me. I'm not taking care of myself. And so how can I serve somebody else, right? And it's like, where's the in between? Where's the middle? And I know that is what you are struggling with. You're struggling with being raised up, having values instilled in you about being selfless. Don't be selfish. Always serve. Always consider other people. Yes, that's good to an extent. But have you ever been taught about taking care of you? When do you take care of you? If you are always selfless, if you are always unselfish, if you are forever and always considering other people, if you are always giving everybody else everything, where do you come in? Where do you come in? Like, when do you take care of you? When do you put yourself in the forefront? And then when you do, guess what? Now people are calling you selfish. Listen, I don't know what the middle word is between selfish and selfless, okay? How about just self, right? We're going to put the root word self in the middle of that. You have to find a middle ground, right? If you are not taking care of you, if you are not taking care of you, how are you going to take care of anybody else? If you are tired, okay, yep, I said it like that. That means you're past tired. You tired, okay? You are tired, exhausted. You have no energy to give anybody else, right? But yet you continue to in some way muster up something to continue to do all the things that you are doing, right? To be an employee or a CEO, be a mother, a wife, a sister, a cousin, a best friend, right? You are finding the time and mustering up the energy as much as you can to give. I have this example of a coffee cup, and you have a coffee cup and you have a saucer, and your coffee cup is on the saucer. And if any of my coffee drinkers that are out there, you ever like drunk all the coffee and then there was just a little bit left in the cup and you didn't put it directly in the sink or you didn't wash it out right after, you left it sitting somewhere on a table, on the side desk. And then when you went back to it, it was gummy, right? All the liquid had dried up in the cup and it was gummy. A lot of you are trying to serve from that gummy place, that stuck place, that place where you got to take that coffee cup and you have to put hot water in it and dish liquid and it has to soak. You can't even wash it out right away. It has to soak to loosen up, right? You are serving from that place. You are taking care of everybody else. Like you're taking care of everybody else. And by the time that it is time to do something for you, you are exhausted. You can't do it. And you put yourself on the back burner once again. And then you do this day after day, month after month, year after year, and you get older and older and older, and you start looking back at your life, trying to figure out where did the time go. You start thinking about the things that you wanted to do and accomplish in life, and you cannot figure out where the time went. Like, where did the time go? Where is it? Why haven't I completed anything that I wanted to do? But you know you haven't been going through life like a zombie, right? You know you just haven't been going through life walking around in circles. You know you've been doing something in this life. The problem is you've been doing the something for everybody else and not you. When is it going to be time for you? When are you going to take time for self? It's not about being selfish totally, and it's not about being selfless totally. There is harmony in it all, because what can you truly effectively give to someone else if you are coming from a gummy place? I want that to sit with you for a minute. What are you possibly giving to any other person if it's coming from a gummy place? Oh, you should be giving from your overflow. You should be giving from your overflow. Your cup should be so full that it is running over. And when it's running over, the saucer that cup was on was capturing the overflow. And in need, when you need to give to others, have all of those selfless moments, you are giving from your saucer, not your cup. You're giving from your overflow. So how do you do that? You're saying, Mary, that sounds really, really, really good. But please tell me, how do I do it? I have 101 responsibilities. None of those responsibilities really have anything to do with me. How do I take time out for me? I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you how. First and foremost, take a review of everything that you are doing, all of these responsibilities, okay? Sit and write all your responsibilities down. Then I want you to look at them and say, are these things that I am supposed to be doing? Or are these things that I am just choosing to do? Are some of these things that I can delegate out to somebody else? Are some of these things, items and tasks and duties that I can cross off the list and I really don't have to do them? You need to evaluate all of what you are doing and then make some decisions. I like to say decide to make a decision. Right? Decide to make a decision. You need to make a decision about you, how you want to live, how you want your life to be, how you don't want to be stressed out and exhausted and tired, that you are just in a place of unhappiness, right? You have to decide and be okay with your decision. See, a lot of times we don't decide on things because we don't want to disappoint anybody else. You know, there's a joy in saying no. Oh, that's another episode. I can't wait for you to hear that one. The joy of no. Ooh-wee, there is so much power in that. But listen, write your list of things that you do all the time, tasks that you've taken, okay? And then look at that list, evaluate that list, determine what do you have to keep and the things that you don't have to keep. And the stuff that you don't have to keep, replace it with things that benefit you. How about a hot bubble bath? You know, something that some of y'all are so tired you can't even have a soak in the tub. Like, really? No. We're not doing that anymore. We are not doing that anymore, right? Some of the things you just want to go and have dinner with yourself. Go and sit and be just with yourself, right? Go and listen to something that's going to pour into you, that's going to help continue to keep your cup full. Things you enjoy, out with friends, personal development, sit and read a book, sit and watch TV. Sit and watch TV and eat bonbons for 3 or 4 hours. You know, now don't do that all the time. Don't do that all the time. But take some time out for you if that's what you want to do. Go to a movie. Do something that you enjoy doing. Be a little selfish, okay? Be a little selfish. There is harmony between the two. There is harmony between selfish and selfless. Selfish and selfless, okay? There is a harmony, and you have to find that harmony for you. You have to determine what that looks like for you, especially for the mothers. Oh, been there. The mothers that take all of it. You're the chef, the chauffeur, the dry cleaner, the laundry person. You know, you're the teen mom. All right. You're the personal shopper. You're the psychiatrist and the psychologist. And then these days, you're the teacher, right, of all of the subjects that you haven't been in 10, 15 years. You are all of these things. Or rather, I say, all of these things are your responsibility because they are not who you are. You have the responsibility of all of these things, and none of it is you. None of it has anything to do with you. You gotta fit you in there somewhere, Diva. Remember, you are a diva, divinely inspired, virtuous, and anointed. You have to find time for you. So do the exercise. Write the list. Evaluate it. Call your circle in. Help get rid of some of that stuff. And make a decision from this point forward that you are going to be between selfish and selfless. There's harmony there. All right. Find your harmony. Oh, and the peace that comes with it. I'm so excited for you, Diva. I am so excited that you are going to be a little selfish while still being selfless. Oh, you're going to find that space, that peace, that harmony where you are going to be able to give from your overflow and not from a gummy place. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear from you. I can't wait to hear the things that you have been doing to take care of yourself. All right, Diva, until the next episode, be blessed and live on purpose. See you soon.